Hi everyone. Oh, I'm out of breath, I just ran up the stairs. The last video you will have seen was my sad one, in this exact spot, filling you in on everything that's happened recently and the absolutely horrible loss that we've gone through. Archie is looking out the window. And in that video I said I wasn't sure when I would feel okay about filming again and vlogging again, but actually it's only the next day. Filming that video felt very cathartic and very therapeutic for me, and I think it really helped. I really allowed myself to feel all the feelings yesterday, and I ordered an Emma Bridgewater mug with the baby's nickname on it and a little tree decoration with the initial of that nickname, which also felt very cathartic and therapeutic because it was acknowledging the life that existed briefly, and just made me feel, I don't know, it's just made me feel so much better. And I also journaled about the whole experience with all of the gory details and everything in my journal, and then I typed up a shortened version of that to add into my December daily scrapbook. I actually did some crafting yesterday, and in the immediate days after it all happened I didn't think I was going to be able to complete my December daily or do any crafting or anything for a very long time. But yesterday, after filming the video, I just felt able to do it. And I woke up this morning feeling so much stronger and so much more capable of facing all of this all of a sudden. And I know that there are definitely going to be good days and bad days, so today's a good day and tomorrow might be a very bad day. But I just feel a lot stronger all of a sudden, and I think it's because I did those things yesterday that were very therapeutic to me. So, long story short, the kitchen renovation is cracking on and happening very quickly. They've only been here since Thursday. Some cupboards have already been ripped out. The garage door is off. It's being bricked up as we speak. My dad and his employees are cracking on, and it's all happening very quickly. Wills has laid out some of the tiles to see what they look like. Archie doesn't like it. So yeah, this is what we're thinking for the floor. They're shiny, which I wouldn't normally go for, but it's not too bad actually, is it? Like, I don't think you can notice the shine too much unless the light is like directly shining on it like it is there. And because they're smooth rather than really textured, they'll be a lot easier to keep clean. I like it. I think it'd be quite nice. Somebody's not sure. You're not sure about it? You can't be doing that the whole time in the kitchen. Hi everyone, bit of a strange filming location from me today. I'm actually in the Aldi car park. I'm with my mum today, and we just dropped off some Christmas cards to all of the grandparents just on the doorstep, and now she's popped into Aldi and I'm waiting in the car park. I know that obviously me being with my mum is technically breaking the rules, but our house is currently like being ripped apart because of our kitchen being done, which I'll update you on in a minute. And obviously we have just been through something very traumatic, and I'm not coping very well with my house like not being my own at the moment. Will works from home and he's got a very, very busy work schedule at the moment. There's some company handovers being done, and so he is on work calls all the time, so I basically never see him. And I was essentially just like sitting in the living room staring at the walls, which is just not healthy, and I needed to not be on my own. So I've kind of created a support bubble just with my parents' household. My dad is literally in my house doing the building work every day anyway. I'm working from home, my husband's working from home, so I know it's technically not allowed, but that's what we're doing. So yeah, the last time I spoke to you I think was Saturday, and I was having a reasonably okay day on Saturday. The next day was Sunday, which was my mum's birthday, and we just had not a very good day. I really sort of came crashing down to earth with a bump, and it was hard for my family as well because everyone knew that I was supposed to surprise my mum with the pregnancy on her birthday, and then obviously that didn't happen, and it was difficult for all of us. Tried to make the best of it, but I was very tearful all day, and so was my mum, and yeah, it was just really sad. And then Monday afternoon, my mum and I went to the Harry Potter studio tour. Will actually bought us tickets for it 2 years ago, and we were finally able to go. It was cancelled so many times because of various things, and we were finally able to go. And I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding J.K. Rowling. I'm not going to go into it here because I don't want to explain it wrong or offend anybody, because I just can't deal with people leaving me horrible comments right now or arguing in the comments. So I'm not going to sort of discuss it, but I do want to say that I do not agree with any of J.K. Rowling's beliefs or controversial opinions. That those are not my opinions at all. But Will did buy us the tickets 2 years ago, and my mum really wanted to go, so we still went and we enjoyed it. It was nice. Yeah, we went, it was nice, and I took some pictures and videos, so I'll pop all those in now. these are the bits and bobs that I picked up from the studio tour. We all know that if there's a Spirit jersey, I will be drawn to it. So I bought a Gryffindor one. They're a lot cheaper than they are at Disney. This was £45 and in Disney they're like $70, sometimes even more expensive than that. So I just couldn't believe it when I saw the price tag. And that's probably what drove me to buy it, because normally I would have been like, no, I don't need it, but I really wanted it. And it's got the Gryffindor crest on the front, but I thought I would just show you the back because that tends to be where all the detail is with Spirit jerseys. I bought a chocolate wand for Will, and then Mum and I both bought a Gryffindor Christmas tree decoration. It goes with my gold and red theme that I have on my tree as well. A chocolate frog and a little lolly from Honeydukes. And that's it. I could have bought loads of stuff, to be honest, but I was quite subdued. I've just filmed this update for Instagram, so I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself now, but I've actually ended up being out all day, so I've got to come home and see all of this progress at the same time as you guys. It's very dark in here because obviously there are no lights in there yet because there isn't actually a ceiling yet. But we've got a floor now. So you saw all of the timber frame for the floor yesterday, and they had started insulating it this morning, and that has been finished, and now there is actual like flooring down, like the base for the flooring, and the partition wall has been put up because we are having a utility space out there and downstairs toilet. And also the windows arrived today. They weren't meant to arrive till Friday, but they've come early. So one of the window frames is actually in, but you can't see it from here because there's no glass in there. So they've boarded it back up for the night. And I presume that's being finished tomorrow, and the other window will go in tomorrow as well. But yeah, so I'm really happy because at first we weren't sure if we were going to have to bring this partition wall out slightly into the kitchen diner space so that we would actually have room for the toilet and the utility area and stuff. But it looks like there's going to be enough space. So at the moment there's just the partition wall in here, but obviously there's going to be another little wall in there with a door in for the toilet so that it's private, because this is just going to be left as an archway to keep it feeling more open. But yeah, so I presume that tomorrow they're going to finish the windows. Yeah, I don't know what else they can actually do this week because the electrician, who is my cousin, isn't coming until Saturday, and I don't know if they can do the rest of the walls and like insulation and stuff until the electrician comes. Although actually, having said that, I think the electrician might just be moving this fuse box at first. So it's being moved from here to here, and it's going to go inside the larder cupboard. Sorry, I know that's really dark. So yeah, it's not going to be visible, it's going to be inside the larder cupboard. But yeah, I'm really chuffed. Sorry, it's so dark in here, it's struggling to focus. But yeah, I'm really chuffed. They've made loads of progress and it's looking so good. Again, it's super dark, so I'm sorry, but here are the windows, which will be ready to go in, along with all the junk from the kitchen. Oops. Hi everyone, here is a Friday update. I haven't vlogged again in a couple of days because it's always dark. As you can see, it's dark now. It's either full of people in here or dark. So this is the Friday update. Archie is exploring. So we've got the partition wall up in the utility space for the downstairs toilet now. Eventually there'll be a door on there, but obviously there isn't at the moment. And all of that has been plasterboarded now. This is going to be super dark, you're not going to be able to see, but the only bit left to be plasterboarded is that wall there. The rest of it has all been done. The ceiling is quite a bit lower in that part of the room, which is really weird. It feels strange when you go in there, but it will be fine once it's all painted and decorated. It will look nice. And both of the windows are in as well. So they've got like the protective covering on them at the moment. I need to show them to you in daylight. I do have one little picture, I think, but I'm not even sure you'll be able to see them in that, to be honest. Here is Winnie. She's come to join us. Dragged herself out of bed. And then today my cousin, who's an electrician, came round and moved our fuse board or fuse box. So this final little bit of wall could come down at last. Oh, it's so dusty in here, it doesn't know where to focus. But yeah, so there was that last little bit of wall there that has now come down because the fuse box has been moved. And we've got a larder cupboard going in this space here, and the electrics are basically going to be inside the cupboard. So we're just going to have to be careful about where we put stuff in the cupboard, but it's going to be fine. It'll all be hidden. And yeah, my dad is actually going to try and come round tomorrow and finish plasterboarding all of this wall. And then on Monday, it'll be ready to be plastered. So I feel like you can't see massive amounts of progress each day now. And I think I said that the other day. Have you got dust up your nose? Because it all kind of looks a little bit samey at the end of each day now, but if you sort of know what you're looking for, you can see the progress. So obviously they've done the insulation and the plasterboarding on all of that bit, and also all of these wires that are now sort of neatly in here were all over the middle of the room at one point, and they've now all been organised, and then the rest of the wires that are hanging down are for plug sockets to be all wired in. So yeah, we are very happy with it, aren't we, Archie? We're very happy. It's all going to be plastered for Christmas. Yeah, got a dusty face. Oh, little dusty paws all over my legs. Got a dusty face. Yeah, it'll all be plastered for Christmas, and it'll be a usable space for Christmas, and then they'll have their 2-week holiday, and then they'll come back and do the rest. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait, but it will definitely be worth it. Okay, I have been trying to finish this vlog for about a week. It was meant to go up a while ago, but I figured in the end I would just wait for all of the work prior to Christmas to be finished and wait until the house was empty and then film a little outro for you. I'm filming in front of my window right now and everyone on the street can probably see me. But the work finished today. Everything that they wanted to do before Christmas has been done, apart from the plumber is coming around tomorrow to fit our new toilet and sink and radiator for the space behind me. And then that will be it until the new year. So my dad and his team are taking like a 2-week Christmas holiday, which is absolutely fine. But it does mean that they really wanted to get all of this plastered before Christmas so that it was less dusty and more usable. Not that we're going to put anything in here, but it just meant that we can uncover all of the appliances in the kitchen and actually use the kitchen space again for the next 2 weeks. So I'll show you what they've done. It is dark in here. We've only got one light bulb, which I'm currently stood underneath. All of the new lights are going to be put in after Christmas. But yeah, I'll show you what they've done. So we have our new fuse board. All of this has been plastered. The ceiling has been plastered. We've got a lovely arch now. This is our little utility space. So again, it's super dark. I'm really sorry. I should have filmed it earlier. I thought I had done, but I obviously forgot. And then we've got a door here for the downstairs toilet, which, like I said, is being fitted tomorrow. We've got the sockets have all been like wired. We just need to have the little plates put on the front, which will obviously be done later. And then after Christmas, in the new year, all of this will be ripped out and the new kitchen will be able to be put in. We're going to try and paint as much of this as possible at the end of this year, probably in the first week of January, I imagine. We're going to try and paint as much as possible, just so that that's one extra thing done. Obviously, like, as they fit the kitchen and complete the work, the painting that we do is going to get damaged, so it'll have to be touched up and stuff, but that's still easier than trying to paint around everything once it's in. We're probably going to have to do that on this side, the actual like kitchen side of the room, but yeah, we're going to try and get some painting done. That will make it look even better, and then it will literally just be the flooring and the furniture for the most part, for that side of the room. But yeah, we're really happy with how it's coming along. Thank you for following along with us, and thank you for bearing with me over the last couple of weeks as things have been really difficult. Sorry, can't talk. I'm doing okay, as to be expected. Not really looking forward to Christmas at all. I'm filming this on Christmas Eve, and it will probably go up on Christmas Eve morning, so I doubt anyone's even going to watch it, but if you did, thank you for following along with us this year, and I will see you at some point after Christmas. Bye everyone.